Hello, my dear friends. I'm so excited you're here with me today. Have you ever stopped to think about how your breakfast choices might be affecting your health, especially now that you're in your 70s or beyond? It's easy to fall into the same old morning routine, but here's a wake-up call. What you eat or don't eat first thing in the morning can make a huge difference in how you feel, how much energy you have, and even how long you live. In this video, we're diving deep into 5 breakfast mistakes that could be harming your health after 70. Don't worry, though. We're not just pointing out problems. By the end, you'll have practical, science-backed tips to transform your mornings into a powerhouse for healthy aging. So, grab a cozy seat, maybe a warm cup of tea or coffee, and let's get started on this journey to a healthier you. Before we jump into mistakes, let's talk about why breakfast is such a big deal as you age. After 70, your body is like a vintage car. It's still got plenty of miles left, but it needs the right fuel to keep running smoothly. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that a balanced breakfast can boost your brain function, stabilize your blood sugar, and lower your risk of heart disease. It's like giving your body a warm hug every morning, setting you up for a day full of energy and vitality. But here's the thing. Not all breakfasts are created equal. Some common habits could be quietly sabotaging your health, and you might not even notice until the damage is done. For example, eating the wrong foods or skipping breakfast altogether can lead to low energy, digestive issues, or even serious conditions like diabetes or heart problems. That's why getting your morning meal right is so important. Let me share a story about Clara, a 72-year-old I met at a senior wellness workshop. Clara was proud of her morning routine. A quick cup of coffee, and a piece of white toast with butter. But she was always tired by mid-morning. Her joints ached, and her doctor warned her about high cholesterol and prediabetes. When she learned her breakfast habits were part of the problem, it was a real eye-opener. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you today. The good news? You don't need to be a nutrition expert or spend hours in the kitchen to make a difference. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll uncover 5 breakfast mistakes that could be holding you back, and I'll give you simple, practical fixes you can start using tomorrow. These are tips designed for busy seniors, whether you're juggling grandkids, hobbies, or just enjoying retirement. Stick with me until the end, and I promise you'll walk away with a clear plan to make your mornings healthier and happier. Ready? Let's dive into mistake number 1. Breakfast mistake number 1. Skipping breakfast altogether. I know. Some of you might be thinking, I'm not hungry in the morning, or I'm trying to cut calories to lose weight. Maybe you're rushing out the door to a doctor's appointment or a morning walk, and breakfast feels like one more thing to deal with. But here's the problem. Skipping breakfast is like trying to drive a car without gas. It can throw your blood sugar out of whack, make you hungrier later, and increase your risk of serious health issues. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that older adults who skip breakfast are 30% more likely to develop cardiovascular disease. That's because skipping your morning meal can lead to overeating later, spike your blood sugar, and put extra stress on your heart. Plus, it can leave you feeling sluggish, irritable, and less focused. Not exactly how you want to start your day. Let's meet Harold, a 71-year-old retiree who thought skipping breakfast was no big deal. Harold would grab a black coffee and head out to his weekly golf game, thinking he was saving calories. But by 10 a.m., he was starving and reaching for sugary snacks like cookies or candy bars. Over time, he noticed his energy crashing, and his doctor found his blood sugar levels were creeping into the danger zone. Harold's morning habit was setting him up for trouble, and he didn't even realize it. So, how do you fix this? First, start small if you're not a breakfast person. You don't need a full spread to make a difference. Try a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt with a handful of berries, or a slice of whole grain toast with a smear of peanut butter. These are quick, easy options that give your body the nutrients it needs. Second, aim to eat within 2 hours of waking up. This helps kickstart your metabolism and keeps your energy steady all morning. Harold started having a simple oatmeal bowl with sliced apples and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It took him just 5 minutes to prepare, and he says he feels like a new man. He's got more energy for his golf games, and his blood sugar is back in a healthy range. You can do this too. Your body needs fuel to thrive, especially after 70. Don't skip this chance to take care of yourself. Let's move on to mistake number 2. Breakfast mistake number 2, loading up on sugary foods. We're talking sugary cereals, donuts, muffins, pastries, or even those healthy, flavored yogurts that are packed with hidden sugars. I get a sweet treat in the morning feels like a nice way to start the day. But too much sugar can wreak havoc on your health, especially as you age. Research from the Journal of Nutrition shows that high-sugar diets are linked to inflammation, heart disease, and even cognitive decline in older adults. When you eat a sugary breakfast, your blood sugar spikes, giving you a quick burst of energy. But then it crashes, leaving you tired, hungry, and achy. Over time, this can increase your risk of diabetes, joint pain, and memory problems. Let's talk about Betty, a 74-year-old who loved her morning cinnamon roll and a glass of orange juice. She thought it was a wholesome start to her day, but by noon, she was exhausted. Her knees ached more than usual, and she felt foggy. Her doctor explained that her sugary breakfast was causing inflammation and blood sugar swings, which were aging her body faster. Betty was stunned to learn her favorite meal was hurting her health. Here's how to cut the sugar. First, swap sugary foods for whole grains or naturally sweet options. Try oatmeal with a dash of cinnamon or whole grain toast with mashed avocado. These keep you full without the sugar crash. Second, be a label detective. Check yogurt, cereal, or granola bars for added sugars. Choose plain Greek yogurt and add fresh fruit like blueberries or sliced peaches for natural sweetness. Betty switched to plain yogurt with strawberries and a handful of walnuts. She was amazed at how much better she felt. No more mid-morning slumps, and her joint pain eased up too. A low-sugar breakfast is like giving your body a steady, reliable energy source. You'll feel the difference all day long. Before we move on, let me ask you, have you been eating sugary breakfast without realizing it? Maybe it's that flavored oatmeal packet or a healthy smoothie with added sweeteners. Don't worry. You're not alone, and the fixes are easier than you think. Let's check out mistake number 3. Breakfast mistake number 3, skimping on protein. After 70, your muscles need more protein to stay strong, prevent frailty, and keep you active and independent. The National Institute on Aging says older adults who eat enough protein have better muscle mass, stronger bones, and a lower risk of falls. But too many seniors start their day with carb-heavy meals like toast, bagels, or cereal, missing out on this critical nutrient. Let's meet George, a 73-year-old who loved his morning bagel with cream cheese. He was active, walking his dog daily and helping out at the community center. But he noticed he was getting weaker, struggling to carry groceries or climb stairs. His nutritionist pointed out that his breakfast had almost no protein, which was essential for maintaining his muscle strength. George didn't realize how much his morning meal was holding him back. Here's how to boost your protein. First, aim for 15 to 20 grams of protein at breakfast. Great options include eggs, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts. For example, 2 eggs with a slice of whole grain toast give you about 15 grams of protein. Second, try a protein smoothie if you're short on time. Blend a scoop of protein powder, a banana, a handful of spinach, and almond milk for a quick nutrient-packed meal. George started having scrambled eggs with spinach and a sprinkle of cheese. It took him just 10 minutes to prepare, and he's stronger and more confident than ever. He even noticed he's walking his dog farther without getting tired. Protein is like the building blocks for your muscles. Make it a must-have at breakfast, and you'll stay active for years to come. 14 minutes and 30 seconds. If you're not sure how much protein you're getting, start small and experiment. Maybe add a hard-boiled egg to your toast or toss some nuts into your oatmeal. These little changes add up. Let's move on to mistake number 4. Breakfast mistake number 4. Not eating enough fiber. Fiber is a superstar for seniors. It keeps your digestion regular, lowers cholesterol, and helps control blood sugar. It's like a gentle broom for your insides, keeping everything moving smoothly. But studies show most older adults fall short of the recommended 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day, and breakfast is the perfect time to get a head start. Let me tell you about Helen, a 70-year-old who started her day with white toast and jam. She struggled with constipation and felt bloated, which made her days uncomfortable and tiring. Her doctor explained that her low-fiber breakfast was slowing her digestion and affecting her energy levels. Helen was ready to make a change, and you can too. Here's how to add fiber to your morning. First, choose high-fiber foods. Think whole grain bread, oatmeal, chia seeds, or berries. A bowl of oatmeal with a tablespoon of chia seeds and sliced strawberries is a fiber powerhouse, giving you about 8 grams in one meal. Second, drink water with your breakfast. Fiber needs water to work its magic in your gut, so sip a glass alongside your meal. Helen switched to whole grain toast with avocado and a side of raspberries. She was amazed at how much better her digestion felt. No more bloating, and she had more energy for her morning walks. Fiber isn't just about digestion, though. It also helps keep your heart healthy and your blood sugar steady, which is so important after 70. If you're not used to eating fiber, start slowly to avoid discomfort. Add a little at a time, like a sprinkle of chia seeds or a half a cup of berries. Your body will thank you. We've got one more mistake to cover, so let's keep going. Breakfast mistake number 5, drinking the wrong beverages. What you sip in the morning can either hydrate and nourish you, or it can spike your blood sugar, dehydrate you, or irritate your stomach. Research shows that sugary juices, energy drinks, or too much caffeine can stress your body and affect your brain function, especially in older adults. Your morning drink sets the tone for your day, so it's worth getting it right. Consider Tom, a 75-year-old who started his day with a tall glass of apple juice and 3 cups of coffee. He thought it was a harmless routine, but he felt jittery, dehydrated, and unfocused by mid-morning. His doctor pointed out that the sugar in juice and the caffeine overload were throwing his body off balance, affecting his energy and even his mood. Here's how to drink smarter. First, make water or herbal tea your go-to. A glass of water with a squeeze of lemon or a soothing chamomile tea hydrates and calms your system. It's like giving your body a refreshing start. Second, limit sugary drinks and keep coffee to 1 cup. If you love juice, dilute it with water or stick to a small serving of fresh squeeze, like 4 ounces. Tom switched to herbal tea and a glass of water with a splash of lemon. He was amazed at how much clearer and more energized he felt. No more jitters or mid-morning slumps. Your morning drink is an easy place to make a big impact. Choose wisely and your body will thank you. If you're a coffee lover, don't worry. You don't have to give it up. Just pair it with water and keep it at 1 cup to avoid dehydration. Small tweaks like this can make a huge difference. Let's wrap this up. Wow, we've covered so much today. Let's recap the 5 breakfast mistakes that could harm your health after 70. Skipping breakfast, eating too much sugar, skimping on protein, missing out on fiber, and choosing the wrong drinks. These are common habits, but the good news is they're easy to fix with small, intentional changes. Start with 1 tweak tomorrow morning. Maybe it's adding a boiled egg to your breakfast, swapping juice for water, or trying oatmeal with berries and chia seeds. Think about Clara, Harold, Betty, George, Helen, and Tom. They all transformed their mornings with simple changes, and now they're thriving. They've got more energy, better health, and a renewed zest for life. You can do this too. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one breakfast change you're going to try this week? Maybe you're excited to add more protein or cut back on sugar. Share your plan and let's inspire each other. And if you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more senior health tips. Your health is so important, and I'm rooting for you every step of the way. One final thought. Your breakfast is the foundation of your day. It's a chance to nourish your body, boost your energy, and set yourself up for a long, vibrant life. Don't wait another day to make it healthier. Try one of these fixes tomorrow morning, maybe even right after this video, and you'll be amazed at how good you feel. Thanks for spending time with me, friends. I'll see you in the next video.